Hello, today I'm going to show you how to put in Flexi Rods and the results that I got. You're just going to need a spray bottle of water and of course your Flexi Rods. I just have two sizes here, so the medium size and the small size. I'm just going to separate my hair into 3 different parts just to get things out of the way and to tackle one section at a time so it seems like there's less hair to do. So I started with the first section right at the front of my head. I'm using about 4 locks, 4 to 5 locks for each one. So that's the smallest size. And of course, first step is sectioning off and then getting your spray bottle and spritzing your locks with some H2O just to get it a little bit damp. I actually forgot my towel. I'm just going to lay down my towel on the floor so that you can catch all of the drips of water as well as my hair. So I'm just going to continue spraying until I feel like it's the right amount of moisture. I don't want it to be too damp, but I want it to be damp enough so that that curl will hold. Then I'm going to get my small size Flexi Rod and start rolling. You're going to start actually about 3 inches up or 2 inches up, and you're going to roll in the bottom of your hair. Just this ensures that the curl is going to stay and there's going to be a bounce at the bottom. And once you make sure that all the ends are intact, you just start rolling upwards. It's up to you if you want to roll under or over. It doesn't really matter. So you keep going all the way up, trying to take up as much space on the Flexi Rod as possible because you don't want there to be too much overlapping. You want a nice even dry and a nice even curl. And then once you get to the top, fold in the extra part of the Flexi Rod, and there's one done. Yay! Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time. So you grab a section of your locks. It's up to you what size you want. I usually do 4 to 5 locks or 3 to 4, depending on what part of my head I'm on. For the front, I tend to do smaller curls, but obviously it's up to you. And spray your hair with some water. Not too much, you don't want it to be too wet or too dry. And make sure specifically that the ends are damp enough to hold that bounce. And then you grab your Flexi Rod. And I tend to use the smaller ones for the front because I like to have the smaller curls at the front of my face. And about 2 inches up, wrap around the bottom first and roll up. Wrapping around at the bottom ensures a curl and a proper finish. So make sure you wrap manually and then roll up, ensuring that you're taking up enough space and not overlapping. And once you get to the end, just secure the curl by pushing down on each side, bending the rod, connecting each side together, and there you have another one all done. So I already did one half of my hair. It took about half an hour. I'm gonna show y'all the other side. took about an hour, actually. My arms are tired. Anyways, stay tuned to see what it looks like. Hello again. Okay, so just a really quick tip with taking these flexi rods down. When you are taking them down, make sure not to actually unravel it. Try to bunch it up in your hand at the bottom of the flexi rod, pull it off, and then release it out of your hand. This will stay true to how the flexi rod is supposed to look, and it will get that more intense, thicker curl. And of course, you can separate at the end if you want to, but just to get the best results, make sure to bunch it in your hand and release once all of the locks are off of the rod.